Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new Massachusetts Lottery $10 Merry and Bright Blowout Limited Edition ticket. This is part of the October 2024 series of tickets. Came out in Massachusetts a couple of weeks ago. And this one is a number match game, and there are three symbols you can find: $50 burst for $50, $100 bill for $100, and the $500 burst for $500. And those are the only three prizes you can win on this: $50, $100, or $500. I'm assuming that you can match numbers in here, that it's not just symbols, but those are the only three prizes. And I'm always curious with a ticket like this, if the state, because they don't have to take any taxes out, because no prizes are over $5,000, if they will, in good faith, leave that tax money in the game for the players. Sometimes states do, sometimes states don't. I think they ought to, though. But we'll see what Massachusetts does with this one as we go through the video. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Massachusetts Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 8.86, so really long odds on this game. But when you do win, you're 5 timesing your money at the minimum. So, I think the long odds are warranted on this game. Also, you just have the three prizes. Now the odds, nothing too crazy standing out, and we don't need to talk about taxes because there are no prizes over $5,000. So when we run the numbers on this game, we find out that the payout comes in between 80 and 81%, and I can already tell that Massachusetts did not leave the tax money in the game. I don't know why they choose to do that, to make the payout similar to when they have to take taxes out for those top prizes. But it is disappointing. I wish they would leave that tax money in the game for the people to get. As a matter of fact, what we're going to see is that this is kind of a low payout for a Massachusetts $10 ticket, but it's all relative. I mean, 80% is a great payout for any scratch ticket, and so it is a great ticket, just not as good as other $10 tickets in Massachusetts. But this is way above the minimum 70% payout that we look for on all tickets. And we do need to mention that the 80% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not a lot of people are going to be winning, which means very few people are going to see 80% payout on this game. And so what we want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning the top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes does happen here at the $500 prize level. So it is nice that you don't have to be like extremely lucky to hit $500. You don't have to be a top 1% winner. And honestly, it doesn't really even make sense to talk about top 1% and bottom 99% on a ticket like this, but we just do it for continuity among the videos. But when you do win, if you're playing this ticket, when you do win on it, you can expect to see a prize somewhere between $50 and $500. There's a split there. At the $500 prize level, it's about 38 to 62. So 38% of these $500 prizes will fall here in the bottom of the prize structure, where average folks are winning. The other 62% of these is what is going to make up the top 1% of prizes. Top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you find out that only about 1 in 886 tickets has a top 1% prize on it, which means you're in $8,860 before you would expect to see one of those top 1% prizes. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with a payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 74 and 75%, way above the minimum 60% payout that we look for. And any number over 70% is a great, great number. And so this ticket, all around, is a good ticket. And so let's see how this compares to other $10 tickets in Massachusetts. So on this page, we are tracking the increases and decreases in Massachusetts $10 tickets. The data point for Merry and Bright Blowout is all over here on the right. So you can see it does have less value than the Merry and Bright, the regular $10 $2.5 million Merry and Bright ticket. A little bit less payout than that one. And So that's also a decrease from what we saw last month. And usually what I say is when you see a decrease, it may be that you don't want to buy the ticket, because with every ticket you buy, you're communicating approval of what your state lottery is doing, and you may not want to, show approval when they're taking value away from the tickets. Instead, you might want to say, hey, I don't like to see the value being taken out, and I'm not going to buy the ticket when you do that. But if you are playing $10 tickets in Massachusetts, of course, you've got a bunch of great options. Up here in green, you see the best ticket in every column. So if you're playing for overall value, Monopoly Doubler is the only $10 ticket we've seen come out that has over 81% payout. So that's probably where I would be playing. If you want to play for odds, the 50x cashword tickets have the best odds. If you're a more conservative player and like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, Marion Bright Blowout, 50, 100, and 500, and a Cold Cash Blowout all have the same payout for the bottom 99% of prizes. They're all the same type of ticket, so these are non-jackpot type tickets. You'd have to go with something else if you wanted to play for like a huge jackpot. And then if you are more of a high roller and like to win a little bit more money, when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, the 777 ticket has the most money at the top of the prize structure. And then we are keeping track of top prizes over here as well, if you're interested in that. Now here on this page, we're ranking Massachusetts $10 tickets based on overall payout. 80-20 was only good enough for 14th place on this list. So again, yeah, this is, towards the bottom of the $10 ticket list, and everything is relative. In any other state, this would be a great ticket. However, in the Massachusetts $10 landscape, not so much. You've got a lot of better $10 tickets that you can play in Massachusetts. If it were me, I'd be sticking up closer to the top of this list. Here on this page we're ranking based on the bottom 99% payout. 74.56 puts Marion Bright Blowout at the very top of this list. So, that's to be expected when you have one of these kind of specialty type tickets where you just have the $50, $100, and $500 prizes. But again, these are not jackpot games. So, if you want to play a jackpot game, you would need to pick something else on the list. Now here on this page, we get to compare $10 tickets across states, and we can see the Marion Bright Blowout here in 14th place overall. And even though this is not a great ticket by Massachusetts standards, if it came out in any other state, by the way, we're looking at 6 states on the channel so far, it would be a great ticket in any of the other 5 states. You can see the next best $10 ticket comes from Georgia, only has 77% payout. So even Georgia would love to have an 80% payout $10 ticket. But Massachusetts, this is really where Massachusetts shines. They just destroy the value of $10 tickets in all of the other five states that we're looking at on the channel. Now here on this page, we are ranking based on the bottom 99% payout. So top 36 tickets are on the board here. 74.56 is good enough for second place. And again, that's to be expected when you have a specialty ticket like that with just a couple of different prizes. And then here on this page are the top 36 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far. 80-20 was good enough for 25th place on this list. And that's pretty crazy that you've got all these Massachusetts $10 tickets beating out the $20, $30, $50, $100 tickets from other states. That just shows you how strong the $10 ticket category is in Massachusetts. And then here on this page are the top 36 friendliest tickets to average players. So they have the highest payout for bottom 99% prizes, and Marion Bright Blowout is here in 5th place overall. So this is a really strong ticket if you like these specialty type tickets without like real jackpots in them. But that's about it for the Massachusetts Lottery $10 Marion Bright Blowout limited edition ticket. Yeah, I'm not sure if I would want to play this or not. If I was going to play $10 tickets in Massachusetts, I would probably be playing, something with a real jackpot on it. Probably be sticking to that Monopoly ticket. But if you're playing this, good luck on it. Hopefully you'll win some prizes in the top 1%. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.